does at the same time, because I just don't like people having the wrong impression of me and thinking that I'm this horrible person when I'm not. I don't agree with putting private information out on the apps for people to see. It's been done to me now 2 times, and I don't appreciate it. Like, nobody knows. Like, I could be hiding from my daughter's father, which I have been. And if he's on here, then whatever, right? Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Nobody should be putting anybody's information out on a public platform, period. That's how I agree. Or that's my statement on that.
CJ, you had something real quick.
I do, for Miss Joyce. I don't think I've ever spoke with you. I don't think I have. I'm sorry if I haven't.
No, we have never had a conversation. No.
So the night in question that I said I was going to take care of my husband after he worked all day, do you think I was making fun of Mallory?
Well, to be perfectly honest, considering the amount of stuff that is said with that type of innuendo, I would have taken it that way as well. But that's just me, because you have to remember as well that so many people are always like telling her how to please her man and this, that, and everything else. So yeah, I would have totally taken it that way. Just not just what you said, but what people have said in the past, and they meant it that way.
But I've never been that way.
And then again, that's a miscommunication, right? Like, all of this, I don't hide from anybody. If I have a problem, I'm going to come out and say, what's the issue? Get over it. Let's get it done with. It's not fun for anybody on this app anymore. I can see it. Right. I can see it on everybody's faces. Robert looks stressed.
Did you think it was okay for her to come online and publicly say she was going to look me up and all that stuff and not expect me to?
Honestly, I can't answer for that because it's not
I just want to know your thoughts on it.
Well, if what had been being done to me was being done to her, I probably would have, yes. And well, she clearly feels like you have. And again, I can't answer for Mallory. I can't answer for Riza. I just came up here to speak for myself.
Hey, Jocelyn, I'm going to drop you down for just a second, and I'll let you back up, okay?
That's all I wanted to know. Thanks, Miss Joyce.
Thank you.
All right, just kidding.
Joyce?
Yes.
I just came up here to get the case number that you had offered me last night. I must have missed it. Are you able to give that to me, please?
Yep, I can.
No,
Actually, no, I can't, actually.
Hold.
You're right.
No.
I was told not to.
Not here.
Okay, can you send it to me in a message, please?
Isn't that the same thing y'all are just talking about? Don't be giving out people's information. It doesn't really have anything to do with you.
It does.
Why would she give out her case number if she has going out with somebody else? It's the same thing, right? You're not involved in such case, so why would she give you that information? Because that case is going to have somebody else's name and information in it, right?
Peace, I don't want to go to your cookout, so that's weird, but okay.
We're just trying to get a list on the cookout thing. Don't be offended by it.
All right, so everybody, give me just a second because I have to go to my actual page and block somebody because they're on ghost mode while they sit in here just snooping like a creep. Give me just a second.
The whole reason why I came up here.
So hold on one second, please, because I'm like.
Could I please clarify something really quickly? CJM, I did not threaten to look you up. I went on my LinkedIn and I had a name that I didn't know in my viewed list that somebody had viewed me. Your name was that name. When I Googled it, there was a PP loan that came up and your Facebook came up. I didn't go looking for you. You came looking for me, and I looked to see who was looking at my LinkedIn. Now, in any of that, I didn't give your name out. I didn't give your information out. I just made it clear you looked at my LinkedIn and I knew who you were now because you did that.
Mallory, why did you feel the need to do it on mine?
Because you literally had a PayPal on your bio, and I'm not sorry. I think you are sketch as fuck because your Facebook page only promotes Christmas for your kids.
Well, first of all, that's your opinion, and you're just a total asshole. But on top of that,
Megan, we're keeping it respectful.
Keep it respectful.
Okay. As far as my nonprofit, if you wanted to know about it, you could just simply ask.
But it was okay for you all to rip people to shreds for having a PayPal in their bio.
I've never spoken about you having a PayPal in your
I'm
bio.
not talking about me. I'm talking about people in general.
I'm speaking to you directly about why you felt the need to try to dox me.
I didn't try to dox you.
You did. You put up my stuff. People sent it to me.
It's on your public profile on your page.
Again, the public, you went looking for it, Mallory. That's the whole point.
It's on your
of this.
page. You promote
You
it.
are choosing, you were trying to do something derogatory with it.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, what was your purpose? Were you promoting my nonprofit?
What's your
Were
purpose
you making a
sitting
donation?
with somebody who literally, I wanted to know more about it. Yeah, I wanted to know your nonprofit. What's wrong with that? When you want it promoted, don't people go and look at things before they donate or anything like that?
No, because I don't. I have private funders.
Okay, then why are you promoting it on your public TikTok?
You just said you wanted to.
Then why are you promoting it on your public TikTok?
Why are you changing
I'm not changing the subject. I am asking you, do you not expect people to go look up the nonprofit that you are asking people to donate to?
Listen, your attempt at like finagling your verbiage.
I'm not finagling my verbiage.
It is.
No, it's not. Isn't that how we catch beggars on this app?
I don't know. I don't follow beggars and I don't go after beggars. What are you talking about?
Okay, so we're just
switching the subject
supposed
again.
to support everybody blindly when they have a Cash App in their bio, then, is what you're saying?
You didn't support me.
I
nor
didn't
have
support you, but I
ever.
went looking to see why you had it there.
Exactly, and that's inappropriate because
So it was inappropriate for everybody to assume I'm a scammer then because I had my PayPal in
Again,
my
not
bio?
the topic. Not the topic.
But it's
because
the
it wasn't
same
me.
concept. You had
It
your
was not
PayPal
me.
in your bio and you're promoting a nonprofit.
It was not me. I
Do
did not
we
do
mind if we take just a tiny breath for Megan?
Yes.
And Mallory, you're doing great. You haven't even raised your voice yet. And we can let somebody else go just while we take a little breather. Because again, we're trying to keep this calm.
Can I speak?
And I'll allow somebody else to have a box now. Thank you.
Can I speak?
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Nana.
Okay. I sit on the outside and watch all this. Sometimes I go in different people's lives, but I've been watching this all unfold. And just because somebody gives you information, oh, here, look what I know, doesn't mean you should put it out there.
I don't.
Mallory, please
Hey,
mute and let me talk. I didn't say your name, ma'am.
So were you saying in general, like as a general statement, or?
Well, yeah, just anybody. Just because somebody says, oh, and just tell them, guess what? I don't want to know if you're having oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting riled up here. And if you're doing all this stuff in private, like, private messages and whatnot, you shouldn't be doing it anyway. That part should not. You know, you guys are all adults. I have grandkids, a lot of your people's age. So I'm not just talking because I'm 30, 40, 50 years old. I'm 72 years old. And you guys, and it's not just everybody, I'm generalizing. People are acting like they are in middle school. And it's disgusting.
Robert, my fiance is about to get home, but I have one more thing I just want to say really quickly, because there has been the message passed around that people should have reached out to people, and I'm happy to send you the messages that I sent to Holly Mae trying to explain to her that people were looking her up and how rude she was in that to me when it happened, because everybody acts like nobody tried to warn anybody. I didn't need Holly Mae's info. I didn't want it. I tried to reach out to her like the second it happened, and she was very dismissive and very rude and told me that if anything happened to her, it was going to be all my fault. So if you guys do want to know why people don't want to reach out to people, it was exactly that kind of message.
Anybody?
Just look at the comments that are being made while she's speaking.
Just don't listen to the
anybody in the comments that is being disrespectful, go ahead and mute them for 2 minutes.
Mallory,
Last question.
what is Holly's personality? If you watch Holly,
It
that's
doesn't
her
matter. You can't come online then and say someone should have warned you and act like you weren't attempted to be contacted.
Hey, what's the end game here for all this? 3 of y'all are here. A bunch of us are here.
What was
Y'all
your
have
end game
anything?
in going to my
I
LinkedIn?
I just came to speak to Robert, to be honest.
I'm sorry, Joyce, hold on 1 second. Listen,
It's okay.
if y'all cannot keep it down in the
I
comments,
say we
if y'all
turn the
keep-
comments off for a minute.
Keep it demure, the comments will go off. Like, well,
Yeah,
we're not
going to need to while Mallory's here. No offense, but it just.
It's not even when Mallory's here. They've been making it.
Well, yeah, one of the mods turned off the
I got up
comments.
here.
Mallory's gone. So
Appreciate you because I have no idea how to do that.
Do y'all have an end game where everybody can knock this out and be done?
Unfortunately, CJ, you can't say y'all in this situation because y'all did not provide, I guess, OG and God knows who else.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the beef with everybody. Everybody's beefing.
Oh,
in
beef?
crap.
I don't know. You're mumbling something, but I can't hear you. You
I
got
was
smart
muted.
mouth.
No, I was muted because somebody mentioned that one lady, and so I was muted for a reason.
Okay. I'm like, I can't hear you. So in terms of beef, CJ, it's the tiki-taki. I have no idea what anybody's end game will be. Again, the 3 of us she left, but the 2 of us that are up here, we did not and have not sent out anybody's information. I had a one-on-one text with Bougie, and she decided that she was going to get with, I'm guessing, OG or Moon. I don't even know which one, and create a list. And that has gone out to God knows who. I can't even tell you who has what, who has seen what, who is on what, because I wasn't a part of that. So I can't even begin to tell anybody what they're looking at. But I do know that there are a lot of people that Bougie has looked up.
And
I
that's
can't even
scary.
begin to tell you who and when and why. I can't.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes.
My end goal is to pretend y'all don't exist anymore because, quite frankly, you've lied on me enough. Y'all sat in that live last night, let Cartel lie, and say that she's left me alone. She hasn't. The last year has been nothing but I'm gonna fuck your man. I am so fucking tired of hearing people degrade my fiance, degrade me, degrade my sex life, say my essay wasn't real. None of y'all spoke up when that was done. I don't care if you believe it or not. You should have not let the conversation happen. And last night, when I said that put me back in that space where I wanted to take my life for 5 fucking years, and this is why I can't deal with all this fucking lying, Smashley fucking laughed in the comments. And not a single fucking person said that was not okay.
So, like with the last night stuff, I don't know because I wasn't there. Like I was like,
wasn't either.
I had to be at work.
I'm disgusted at this point with everybody, and I made it clear last night. It proved to me that nobody has any end goal but to make fun of me and to laugh at me and to degrade me. And you can say I'm a professional victim, but look at what y'all do.
But Mallory,
Why do we keep using the word y'all though?
Because y'all use it on us too.
You use it on us too. It's my fault that Bougie has a list. I can tell you the 3 names, the people I got. I asked for Ratinas, I got Petties, and I got Holly Mae's. I reached out to Holly Mae and let her know. I don't have a fucking list, but I got blamed for it all last night.
It's
You
because you're
linked
so
me
involved.
into
Richard,
something.
let me say
I
on that
was
right
just going
there,
to ask Mallory
Yeah.
something.
I did correct my misinformation yesterday when I was back live. I did correct where I grouped you into the group messages.
I do
did
appreciate
correct
that.
and I have never let anybody speak of your essay situation on my platform.
No, I
No,
Speak
he
for other
hasn't.
people doing theirs,
Very respectful,
but I have
Robert.
made
I'm
it
not
known
talking about
that
you.
I don't stand for any of it.
Yeah.
Like you said, I'm saying like I have spoke up on things from both sides as we speak. You said I'm saying like, and then with misinformation the other night when I was live, made sure that that it was corrected. That hey, they're saying that Mallory did this, but it was not Mallory or Rissa that done that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Reached out to you and I told you I appreciated that. I'm not talking about you really in this. It's more just a lot of the people who have continued. Like, I mean, I can tell you, I can go back 6 months where my sex life's been talked about. I can go back about 4 months where my essay's been invalidated and I've been told that my feelings don't matter. I think that you all want to act like, and I say you all because there's a lot of people. I'm not giving it to any one person. I'm giving it to a group of people who have been relentless. Sunshine contacted my mother, and a lot of people sat in there. Rivka sat in there and said, I mean, it was coming sooner or later. Why was that coming sooner or later? Why would anybody be contacting anybody's mother on this app?
Can I ask you a question,
Situation
Mallory?
got doxxed. She didn't want us knowing what the fuck actually happened with that, by the way. I didn't lie. I said the story my mother gave us because she didn't want us to know the whole story.
All right, so let me say this too, and then this right here is like the point of my entire life tonight is that they're like on both sides it has to stop.
Yeah, I agree.
For me personally, if I hear of anybody getting anybody's information, contacting anybody's family, like showing anybody's information, sending anybody's information out, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like I'm done. Like we're sitting, and like Mallory, I don't know how long you've been in here, but like I made it known that like what we're saying, like our side is saying that hey, this side is doing it, when in all reality, both sides are doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm. But we're not contacting people's family members, Robert. That's
But Joyce, it doesn't, we did look up people. That's the point, is we've all done.
Oh, I get what
We're
you're
not going to
saying.
sit here and minimize what anybody hasn't done. At this point, everybody just needs to leave everyone the fuck alone. And like I said last night, I'm done. When
Mallory,
I got laughed at for saying I wanted to unalive myself at one point recently, that was my done. That was my, I can't make people like me. I can't make people see me. But that was my done. I don't care about it anymore.
Like I really feel
I
like
wanted to know.
everybody-
I wanted you. Hold on one second, Robert. I wanted you to know that I did not mean to. If you perceived that I invalidated your feelings last night, I did not mean that. In fact, when you started getting upset because of the person I am, I get uncomfortable and I drop. Anytime your essay has been brought up, I've left because honestly, some of that stuff has triggers for me, and we all know that have the imbalance that we have to remove ourselves at times. But you did loop me in on the whole thing with saying that you would contact legal. All I answered was your question, and I still answer. I still respond. I would not go real life, but I don't want you to think that I'm running around invalidating your feelings. Your feelings are your feelings, and I could tell that you were upset. I dropped.
I don't think I looped you in on that, but I'm sorry if I did, because literally, I've never really had beef with you. The only thing I said was I know that Bougie has your information because she absolutely told me at one point
She does.
Oldest woman living on a military base in your.
I'm not the oldest woman, heifer. Geez, there's
literally.
right?
But I didn't ask for your name. I don't care to have
Not
your
the
name.
oldest.
I don't
I'm changing
want
my
it. That's
TikTok
just
name.
The only thing I know about you.
And
You
let
know
me
what,
say
Mallory?
this,
You could have told me my shirt was ugly, but that would hurt a little harder. Like,
I'm sorry.
I'm dyeing my damn hair tonight.
I mean, I want you to know, like, I don't have it, but I think she's 100%
She
got
definitely does.
She
No, they do.
does. She does.
and let me say this. You know, everybody says that they stand on mental health and everybody's mental health, and nobody should be going after anybody's mental health or their. Let me make sure I word this right because I don't need people coming after me for using the wrong word. Nobody should go after anybody's attempts or how they're feeling or if they're feeling to a point to where they are there. Nobody should be going after anything like that, to be honest. It is absolutely disgusting behavior on any side from any person, to be honest. But there has to be taking everybody else out of the equation besides the people that are here that are willing to speak on the things that they have done without fighting, without having conversation like adults. There has to be some type of resolution to all of this that's going on. Like nobody can continue down the road that's happening.
No, it's only getting worse.
I mean, I would appreciate being able to come into this live without being attacked in the comments, because I know when I came in the other night and tried to be here for Bernadette and keep her calm, I stayed very quiet. And when I get
sorry.
No, you're good. I know.
Sorry, Melly. Let me retract that statement. Anybody can be here other than Bernadette.
Okay.
No, Jesus.
I mean, I mean that. No,
I understand. I understand
completely.
But when when she said over here, steady making homophobic comments, and
right,
that's not right.
I can't stand for it.
I know. Yeah. I'm really hoping something can happen where I think there are some bad influences, in my opinion, but I get it 100%. I just am the kind of person I would like to give somebody a chance and work with them before I completely write them off.
Well, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to turn the comments back on. The disrespect is not going to continue in the comments. If you're going to be disrespectful, go ahead and see your way out the door. That's just where we're at this point. Will Ahmad turn the comments back on, please? Go ahead.
With her little their hand up.
First of all, thank you, Joyce. Secondly, look, as most of y'all know, I haven't been around, right? I've been gone. I've been MIA, I've been doing some stuff. But I will come back. At a drop of a hat, I'll drop whatever I'm doing. If that woman is in a live spewing her vile hatred shit, as y'all can see clearly, because I did that this morning. I was asleep. I got a call. She said something. I went fly. I unblocked Megan to go after her. Okay?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I unblocked her and got up in there and tore her an ass. Now, since she's not here, and she clearly won't unblock me, so I can try to educate her, as I have been for a while now, but as you can see, that's never going to work. So I wrote her off completely, so there is no teaching her, none of this, none of that, right? Since you're not here, Rissa, I understand you got it from that video, which is a direct result from Bernadette. I just want to know why you felt, I guess, obliged to text what you saw to Bougie. If she hadn't seen the video, then she would have never known, but now she has my name.
She already knew your name.
Which leads me to ask how and why.
That I do not know, but she had said your name on a phone call before.
Oh.
That's how I knew when I saw that video that it was actually correct. And I made the joke. Because you've seen the text. I'm assuming you've seen the text.
I haven't been around. I've just been telling you.
It was like I said your name, and I said I would not repeat it because I understand that that's your dead name, so I would not put it back on the internet. And I said your name, and I said needs to hush up because karma's something ridiculous. It wasn't terrible. It was like a snarky comment because you were being I think an asshole that day.
To her,
what do y'all mean? Like, what are y'all talking about in the comments? Are you actively unfollowing her as TikTok?
What?
It looks like TikToks have been having an issue because when I went to go message you, Robert, it said that I wasn't following you, and it said that you have no followers following.
That they can't follow me, and they're not following me all of a sudden.
Well, there's 3 people in the box right now that I know for a fact that I follow, and they follow me that it says I'm not following. So I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, it's a TikTok thing.
Can I just say something? Because I did notice Kendra just coming in. Kendra, I was wrong. I should not have said that about yourself and your daughter. I was upset, and it was an out-of-pocket comment that I shouldn't have made.
Do that, if I may, Joyce.
And I do apologize.
My oldest child's first word was shit, and I thought it was funny as hell.
Well, there's that.
I'm not going to cussed as a child.
But Liz, I did not. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but I did not put your name on nobody's video. I think somebody tried to say that whoever made the video got it from me.
No, I know where they got it from. Because something I didn't know existed.
No.
They dug way past all my photos of me and my kids on a private then Instagram, and they found it there, which, I mean, I'm glad they found it because now I know it was there and I removed it promptly. It went so far to where I had to make a police report in that person's state that there's a paper trail because I do have an abuser that wants to make me not here. So there is a paper trail. This is why I am upset that other people are then spreading it further.
I can't tell you what. I was told that that text was sent to a couple of people. I did not send it. That's why I need for people to know, whoever is getting this list or whatever, I don't even know what it is. It is not coming from me. I'm sorry, I can't tell you what's on it. I can't tell you how many people. I don't know who it was sent to. I truly don't. I heard from Megan that Megan had it, and then the next day I see on a live that OG has it. And then Moonbeam is like, well, I have it. And I'm like, why are you doing that? It doesn't make sense for these people to be doing this stuff. Like, and then saying, reach out to me and I'll send it to you so you can see if you're on it. So now you're giving out everybody's information. Like, that shit is not coming from me. Mallory was not a part of my private text message with Bougie. I've seen that somewhere. There was no group chat with me, Bougie, and Mallory like that. It was strange. That was you? Oh, okay.
I did misspeak on that right there, and I did correct where I misspoke yesterday.
Can I also say something really quickly before Mittens goes? I just want to say that if you think OG didn't have a lot of people's info already, you're
got every bit of my info.
Yeah, she's been collecting it for a while. So if you think that, like, when you messaged her, I hope to God none of you gave her your full names. I will remind you, I don't know if Smash remembers this, but this is the woman that sat on a live and said Smash would never turn her back on OG because she knew stuff about Smash. Smash wouldn't want out there.
Oh my God. Can I clarify something really quick? I say that lady has every bit of my info because of the Christmas stuff. That's how I know she has it, because I gave it to her under that guise, which she said she deleted it, but I know damn well it's still there. But that's the other thing.
Hold on, Smash. I'll basically start rotating out boxes. But let me make this right here abundantly clear. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. There will be absolutely zero disrespect while in my boxes. Zero disrespect.
Do y'all know, and I'm asking Mallory and Rissa, why does she want this information?
Who?
What's her name? Boozy.
Can we let Mittens go first?
Let Mittens go real quick.
I love y'all. Thank you for letting me ask my question. Somebody tell Burn Dog to unblock me.
Good luck.
So my question is for Mallory and Rissa. I was sent a clip the other day of you guys trying to say that I was multiple different accounts, like Twinkles or Snoop. It would be I would appreciate it if you would stop talking on me, since you guys have me blocked. And I want to know why it's okay to like say those types of things, and to also let people in your chat say that I'm probably on a registry somewhere.
I don't remember anybody saying that.
Wasty Casey
Oh my
said it. I
God,
can
who
send you
said
the
that?
picture.
I don't
Who
remember
said
ever
that?
seeing
Wasty
that comment.
Casey said that I'm probably on a registry somewhere in your chat.
I did not see that, or anybody who's in my chat normally would know I would have shut that down in a second.
It was in your comments.
Okay, I'm saying I didn't see it, or I would have said something about it. However, I have been told by several people who have said before they knew who Snoop Dogg was that you were Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg was before I even came to the site of TikTok.
Exactly.
Yes,
That is
Bergen.
true. That's true.
And someone else said I was told that you guys are saying I was Justice for All.
Hold on one second.
No, I don't think you're Justice for All. But I think you could be Twinkles because the style matches the other pages that you've done. I said that.
I'm not Twinkles, though.
Okay.
It's just kind of hurtful because, like, I don't talk about you guys.
But that's not true, Mittens, because you do.
Mittens.
When
I'm
was
saying,
the
like, yeah,
last
like
time
the-
I spoke about either of you?
Mittens, I know you may think that people don't see you sometimes, but you're very active in a lot of chats that talk about both of us. So it's
I'm
a
not,
tit for
though.
tat. It's the internet. Nobody over here is taking it personal. So, I mean, it is what it is. We laughed at the possibility that you were these two accounts because you very well could be. You make a lot of accounts. You've owned up to doing a lot of flippy floppy accounts and doing some shit like that. So it is what it is. We weren't degrading you. We weren't talking about you as a human. We were talking about you as Mittens on TikTok.
Well, I would appreciate it if you'd stop talking about me. Thank you.
Goes both ways. So I'd appreciate it as well.
There it is.
Okay, last question, I promise. Do y'all have any idea why they compiled this list?
No.
Because well, I know why Bougie did it. I know exactly why she did it because she hates Petty, and anyone around Petty, she's gonna look into them. I guarantee you that's why she, I don't need her to tell me it. I think that's why she did it. In full honesty,
Like last night when Moonbeam switched it and said, if you guys, or not you guys, I'm sorry, if Florida Man were to go after her and OG, that she was going to release everything, but 5 minutes
She said it
before
again
that,
this
she
morning,
said she
too.
didn't have anything.
so called Petty's family members. That's been very clear from the start. I even went on live and said it's not okay, but everybody seemed to have missed that part.
She's done a lot of stuff, and like,
And
I
she
said
did do
before,
it, by the way.
She's gone. We're here. We're wanting to fix things and correct things. She's not. That's the one common person that has ran that had all the information. I wouldn't even know how to look anybody up, to be perfectly honest. I don't think we have that kind of access here. I don't know, because I've never wanted or needed to look anybody up.
You all sat with Florida. A lot of you sat with Florida Man when he's done stuff too. Like, this is the problem. You want to sit here and say this person sat with that person. Nobody's been innocent in a lot of this.
Let's call a spade here, and there's a lot of sketchy shit going on both sides. Like the pointing the finger at your side done this or your side done that is not going to get anybody to a resolution whatsoever to make it so where everybody can move past this, so where everybody can move on.
I just wanted to ask a question in general, not to anybody specific. I'm just trying to. Is there two lists out there? Because that's what I heard. Is that there's two lists of people, and also if there were a list. I'm not specifically asking anybody in the box. I'm in general, even the comment cousins. Has anyone obtained this list and not spoken on it prior to this phone dump, which exposed one of the lists?
You would have to ask OG or Moonbeam. I have never seen a list. I didn't know a list existed until somebody sent me a clip of OG saying, message me or reach out to me if you want to know if you're on the list. I don't know what's on it. I don't know who made it. I don't know where it came from. And I don't know who it was sent to.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if anybody had like physically seen. I know that there's been a few people who have obtained a list of a few short names on there. And I'm like, did anybody ever speak up and say, hey, like this is wrong? Or did we wait until this phone dump that happened to now speak on it and say it's wrong? And then finally, just respectfully, I know y'all have your feelings towards some of these ladies in the box about Pastor Petty and the child situation, but he's asked numerous times, please stop bringing up the child situation, and leave it that alone, please. Like, I know y'all have your feelings, but please stop bringing the children up. Be mad at him, you know, and which you have beef with him, but the child thing, please stop, and stop asking these ladies about it.
Queen, if you see anybody in the comments, I don't care who it is, if you see them asking about it, mute them.
Okay. I'm respectfully, if I mute you, it's just because the children don't need to be brought up anymore. Like, let's keep it at the adult level, please. Okay, I'm hopping down. Thank you.
Thank you for coming up, Queen.
Rissa, didn't you say last night there was a Google Doc that
the Google Doc is of Petty?
Yeah.
But
that
I know that Bougie uses Google Drive.
She uses Google Drives and drops things into them. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. But what I was referring to is the one about Petty. There's a Google Doc that I received about Petty, and there was a link about Holly Mae. That's it. It doesn't have multiple people on it or anything. It was two separate things for those two people. But Petty's is a Google document. Yes.
Okay. So, Robert, I just really wanted to come up to say thank you for actually having this live today, because, you know, I spoke up about it like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and I was dragged for 6 days for going real life. So I shut up about
Chelsea, sorry, Malibu. Chelsea, no, I have not. I've never sent it to anybody.
So I just wanted to thank you for addressing the going real life, because that is one thing I have not done, will not do. I don't make videos. I don't even judge people for I don't body shame. I don't face shame. I don't call people names. I state my opinions and my and the things that I feel strongly on. But going real life is nothing that I would ever do, because I wouldn't want it done to me and my family. I don't approve of it. I didn't approve of it. And so, Robert, I just wanted to thank you for having this. I know you had a heavy heart about it, but I appreciate you doing this. And I'm going to drop.
Mama?
All right, so hold on 1 second, Mama, before you go. Okay, so the list, the names that OG got was apparently 4 names. So, like, I guess, you know, just make sure we say allegedly, supposedly, or, you know, like when speaking on that part of it. Like, just to make sure that we're all in compliance, you know, to where we ain't putting ourselves in a mess. All right, go ahead, Mom.
My main thing I came up for is both sides have done wrong. And Mallory knows when I'm upset, I talk to her. I sit wherever I want as her mod. She knows. I even talk to Liz on the back end, always check in on her. Or them. And I just think everyone should stop putting up anyone's information from here on out. Don't make videos. I think everyone can agree to disagree and go their separate ways. I think the real problem that people need to be focusing on is Bougie. The person behind it all. No matter if she left the app, deleted, that's what people I think need to be talking about.
Leave Holly Mae alone, please. All right, so Holly, Mae, to answer your question, sorry, Mama. To answer your question, we all know that there's been sketchy stuff on both sides go down. Like there is no denying it. Like people on this side have done bad, done crappy things, just like people on the other side have. If I need to go down a list of stuff that people on this side have done, I can. But I would much rather us get to a point so where we can to where we can all move on, to where people's information stops getting shared. Whether it be to agree to disagree and just move on, or whatever the case is. Go ahead, Mom. I'm sorry.
No, I just want everyone to either agree to disagree, speak privately, because not everything has to be done on the app, and even behind the scenes agree to disagree and be like, okay, we're just done with each other. That's it. I've grown tired of hearing the constant back and forth. I've grown tired of seeing my friends upset. That's honestly what I think. Everyone needs to focus on Bougie, whether she's here or not.
Can I stop you for a second? I understand that you have all the answers, but now is not the time or the place, and so you're going to sit in the queue. This is supposed to be drama free, and I've never seen you be able to get into a damn box and not say something rude as hell on the way down.
Who are we talking about? Sorry.
Florida. Oh, it's Florida Man.
Oh, yeah, no. I have proof that he came to my hometown.
He is most definitely
at this point. I have proof that
I was going to ask you how you felt. Sorry, Mallory.
No, you're good. I have proof that he came to my hometown and sent pictures and told people to send them to me and ask if I wanted to get dinner.
So so anybody that is not does not frequent here, and you're requesting a box, I'm gonna need you to get with one of the mods in the comments or something, because there's a lot of people requesting. Then the majority of the key players on Mallory is I for the most part know who they are. But for anybody else requesting, if the subject at hand doesn't, if you're not going to be part of the solution.
And Terry and K-Dot in the comments, I don't know what y'all got going, but please stop. Damn.
TikTok Street Snacks asked you, Mallory, if you had proof of.
Yeah, but I'm not going to sit here and put the pictures up.
Yeah.
I don't feel I have to sit here and prove that someone fucking came to my hometown and people sent me pictures of it. It's fucking weird. Not to mention, I was told that he went to the public library, and that's how my yearbook photos got out as well, too. But he did live an hour and a half away from me, so it's not overly surprising that when he threatened to come to my gym at one point, he showed up at the library and did that.
Did you say Straight Snark's comment, Mallory?
I always show proof. Yeah, that's what I was answering. I shouldn't have to sit here and show proof that man showed up in my hometown, though. It's fucking weird that everybody needs, evidence of everything when that man has done some of the worst things, in my opinion.
In the comments, leave Blue alone as long as he's not causing any issues.
Okay, so are we all, there's 800 and some others in here, a lot of comment cousins. Is everybody on the same page about moving on?
That's what I'm saying. Mallory and Mallory, Ressa, Joyce, they were all, they came over here. They're asking questions for anybody that's asking questions. As long as we're going to keep it respectful for anybody that does come up. The first sign of disrespect, you will be dropped out of a box. If they're okay with answering questions. Or trying to get to a place to where everybody can move on.
Tina Sue, do you know you're in a box?
Oh man, I know.
Tina,
you gotta. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Did you say you know you're there?
I think it's disgusting that there are some things that people want proof on. But Robert, will you big box me?
Mallory, can we not show proof? I'm sorry, but can we, like, there's so much going on. I know that you have the proof, and I agree, but where the hell did she go? She get dropped? Sorry, Mallory.
No, you're fine.
Mallory's right there. Like, I dropped the other one. Yeah. Okay, so before we do this, let me first ask what type of what is this proof on? If I may.
One quick thing, Megan. I'm gonna drop you really, or Boogie. Can you go really fast? Because we have. Hold on a second, Moonbeam.
I can totally drop. I was just going to ask Robert. I didn't know how you were approaching the blue situation with Queen being present because we said we would protect her space. So that's all I came up to just kind of ask that. That's all.
Hold on, Snark. I'm coming for you.
I sent the proof to Liz instead. I'm not going to show it.
Hey, I just want to make this point really quick. Go ahead, Robert.
As long as Queen is comfortable with him being in here and he is not causing any issues, as long as Queen is fine with them being in here and not causing any issues, I'm fine with it. But if they start causing issues, we're not going to do the back and forth.
I just really wanted to make a really quick point about. Oh my gosh! I am in no way asking Mallory for her to prove anything to me at this moment. That's not what I'm asking. I simply wanted to know if you possessed the proof, only because I have an active situation. So I could very well said, hey, if you have the proof.
I was responding to a comment, just so you know. I wasn't saying you were. There were multiple people in the comments asking.
Okay, well, I didn't want you to think that I was pressuring you to show anything.
I'm just going to interrupt really quick and then Boogie can go because she has been cut off quite a few times. If we can just remember to have box etiquette and not jump up here. I mean, I just did it, but not jump up here and just start talking. Let the people who are up here first talk. Go ahead, Boogie.
I just wanted to address Mallory saying that I said I was coming to her house.
You didn't say that. When did I say you said that? Oh, wait, you did actually. You were in the comments joking around with Road Trip Scotty about how you were going to take a road trip with him.
Oh, from the comments from Bubble.
Yes. That's not true.
No, you were.
You were.
In there. It was you, Road Trip Scotty, and I think Banjo on my knee.
I said you wouldn't be hard to find because you put your address out there time and time again.
And I'm pretty sure you were the one that said you were down for a road trip.
Yes, I still have the screenshots.
Yeah,
I can forward
you did.
them to Robert.
Let's see it.
I'll forward them to Robert.
You were active in that conversation.
Hello, Miss Moonbeam. How can we help you?
Moonbeam, how are you doing?
Mallory.
Yeah, let's make sure we keep it Houston's
Her
immune.
accent's fake too. I don't know if you know that.
I just have a couple of screenshots to show you guys. Nobody's information, just conversation. Somebody.
Are you here on behalf of Bougie today?
Moonbeam. I think screenshots are being sent through over to
these
Robert's
are probably
thing.
one of our conversations that's being trotted around the internet.
Someone besides you sent me a message, and I want to show that message. And it's a conversation that I had on the back end to state my piece, and it's a couple of screenshots. Nobody's name is mentioned. Nobody's name is going to be mentioned.
You can understand where we're a little, afraid to let you do this, correct?
Or I should do it in my life,
Well, no, I'm just. You can
everybody-
see, like, I have no problem with you sending a Robert. I'm saying you can
I have
understand
that
where we're a
problem with
little bit.
Look, I have that problem with you showing it. As long as there is no personal information whatsoever,
Right. I mean, I've been listening into what you're saying, and I agree with everything that you guys have been saying. And I just wanted to show y'all how I'm feeling, and what somebody tried some shady stuff last night. So that was sent to me last night.
Girl, I will agree with Cartella's Florida man on this one. They got you to admit that you knew Monster's real name. You got caught up real big in that last night. They played you, but you admitted and you threatened to dox every single person that you had info on. Don't come in here acting like a big girl.
Whoa! Remember, cute. We're being
Sorry,
cute. Calm.
but it may have come out wrong. But did you really call her by her name?
Yes. Yeah, I couldn't even read that if I wanted to.
I got it. I'm taking myself out of the game on the subject of Bougie, Mallory, Stephanie, and Rissa permanently. Going forward, I'm muting people for the entire live. If any of the mess is brought up, LMAO, pull up a lawn chair, cold beverage, and umbrella and watch them chase their own tails and eat their own buttholes. I mean, 0 questions will be entertained, answered, period.
Can you keep it as me? Because I forgot my magnifying glass at the job.
It's okay, I got my aquarium.
Can I ask you a question, Moonbeam? Because, like, real talk, you and I have never had a conversation.
I also got one for Moonbeam as well.
You felt the need to, or you felt obliged in some way to team up with your friend to start sending out private text messages to multiple people.
Can somebody fix the boxes?
And it didn't have anything to do with you. Oh, she did the dip. You know, like, it had nothing to do with her, but she felt all gassed up to do it. It's strange. Sorry, Robert.
I had a question. Moonbeam, I'm sure you're still in here. Did you drop Monster's government name last night?
Multiple times, they said.
I got it on recording. I started the second she started dropping Monster's name. I was like, oh fuck, something's gonna go down. I won't lie.
I need her to come back up.
You know, that right there's like the whole thing, like.
She did multiple times. She was mad because I came after her for lying. And the whole reason why Florida Man, which he proved in messages, that he told her he was going to dox all of their information, is to get her caught up in a lie, which worked tremendously because that's when she admitted that if her stuff is doxed, then she is going to dox every single person she had in her telephone.
So say that one more time.
Was trying to get her, Moonbeam upset so she could eventually tell the truth. She tried to tell everybody that she didn't have anybody's information, which was a lie, because after he came up and said, if anybody has any information on her, please send it to me. And she said, if you dox me, then I'm going to put out everybody's information that I have in my phone.
So okay,
Dora was there. It was in Dora's live.
Yeah. So Moonbeam, like you know what? I give you kudos for standing up to Bougie. I do, because with as hard as you went to ride for Bougie, you know, like it took a lot for you to stand up to her. I give you kudos for that. But then when you did that, you went on this whole spiel about how that right there could affect somebody's life. To my knowledge, anybody please correct me if I'm wrong. To my knowledge, Monster has never doxed anybody. So why would Monster fall victim of that? The other thing goes back to like more people are getting hurt than what needs to be. And nobody deserves for their information of any sort to be put on this fucking app.
100%. And like Monster did show whenever ago when Bougie sent that message to, I believe, her friends asking for Monster's information. She did end up getting it. So that's where Moonbeam got that from.
Moonbeam asked.
No, Bougie asked Monster's friends. I think Monster was live and showed that message where Bougie had said, I think she accused Monster of threatening her life and asking her friends for her information.
Can y'all share it to Monster?
I think she was in here.
Where is she in here?
But I can confirm she showed that message on Megan's.
Yeah.
I shared it. I think she left, but I shared it because her and Holly Mae were going to talk.
Y'all.
Moonbeam, I do have to say something because I know you're probably still in the comments. Because you got wrapped in that, now would be the time to jump up and take accountability. You got used. It's time to get up here and just take the accountability.
That was part of the live last night.
I agree.
We were trying to get her to take her accountability. But all she kept doing was bullshitting us and lying. That's all she kept doing last night. And the point was, because she had called me for me to go in there, I was like almost falling asleep. And she called for me to go into that live. So I went in there. And she was asking about my daughter's letter. And she goes, I didn't understand what you were talking about. Well, I got a screenshot of the message that she had, right? And I said, my point was to you, when I asked you if you had seen any of my information, you straight up lied to my face and said you didn't. And now all of a sudden you did. I said, and this is why nobody believes a word that you're saying, because you're sitting up here bullshitting, playing stupid, and lying to everybody.
Could I give it? It might be an unpopular opinion, but based on a comment that was made last night, and based on everything that I know, kind of going on with OG behind the scenes, a lot of people said OG was being set up. I actually think that OG and Bougie are still talking very heavily. Moonbeam, what you've done is despicable. You've lied a lot, but I actually think, in all honesty, you have been set up to be the fall person. I think that they knew you would come and dump all this 100%. Stuff and be nasty. But I know that OG has been running people's backgrounds too. I've known for a while, because that's why one of the reasons why I started calling her out was I started noticing the threat she makes towards people. But I 100% think that they both are working together, considering Bougie said that she coached OG to show up for court with Gina. And she showed up as a family friend in court for OG. That they're talking more than you know.
They're saying that Moonbeam just went live, I guess.
Do what?
They're saying that Moonbeam is live now. Oh, yeah.
She's trying to make it look like Cartel is in the wrong for that message, when the bottom line is you did it. You called her by her name. You, even as of this morning, went into somebody's live and said if so-and-so didn't do such and such, you were going to dump your phone and give out everybody's information. Like, I don't know if anybody even knows Moonbeam. I don't know what her goal is with that. It doesn't make sense, other than
Mallory,
she's doing this on behalf of Bougie.
Oldest lady on this base. I cannot read your tiny. What did that say?
TV producer in the chat had said that Bougie had texted and told OG what to say, and she was actively communicating when OG was in chat or in court. I'm just saying Moonbeam's not innocent in anything by any stretch of the imagination, but those two, OG and Bougie, they don't trust each other. OG or Bougie talks so much shit about OG, but I will tell you right here, right now, she's the one saying she showed up for court for her and shit, and I think that 100% they have kind of worked together so that if anybody's going down, Moonbeam's going down. That's fine, honey bunches. You can keep talking about me. I don't care.
Comment.
Okay, so this is my question. The ones that are here in the live, where do we go from here to? Where do we go from here?
But on the upside, I did get in a box in Robert's live for a couple of minutes, and nobody screamed at me or cussed me out. So that's an improvement.
For the narrative.
Yes, I did. What, animal? What'd I do this time?
Listen, I've never been one to come after you, have I?
No.
I said, yes, you did get up in a box. I watched.
Smarty pants.
That's what I said. I was proud of you. You got up. You don't give a shit.
I got up. I showed them the 2 screenshots I wanted to show them, and I left. And they can keep flapping their gums.
Oh, Mallory just said that she thinks that OG and Bougie are still talking on the backside, and that's why this stuff keeps going.
And that's I'm sure. OG is very, very upset. She is heartbroken.
You're upset. Yeah, so I mean, I'm giving her space, and well,
yeah.
And I think not that you care, but I'm getting sick.
With what? I hope you haven't got a plague.
OG called me, and I was on the highway because I was doing something. Like I do some stuff for work. I told her I couldn't hear her. Hung up. Ended up at the rest stop getting sick.
Oh shit!
Finished my delivery, and then boom! I had to go home because I'm freezing, and I have the chills everywhere.
You might be
I think I'm getting sick.
Have you been tested?
Listen, you're 102. You probably remember all those bad stuff that happened.
Yeah, I'm 102. That's right.
Oh yeah, pandemics and epidemics. I mean, ugh. But no, I wouldn't feed into everybody's bullshit.
No,
like everybody's going to believe what they want to believe and believe who they want to believe and spin it to their way. That's why I pretty much stay out of everything. But like, if people need me, I'm there in a heartbeat.
Appreciate you, animal. But no, I'm out of it. And see what's going on over there in Robert's live now is they're chasing their tails and they're going to end up biting their own buttholes. And I am just refusing to be a part of it. I'm just not. I'm not.
I don't blame you.
Now, we might still stream over here and laugh and whatever about stuff that goes on over here, but that's not my fight to have. They've been going after the wrong ones, and they need to go after the right ones, and if they chase their tails and bite their butts, then that's on them.
I wonder if they'll need stitches.
If they bite their butts, I hope they bite hard. I don't even care anymore.
No, I get it.
And let me show y'all something.
I don't need to see where you bit your own butthole.
I ain't fixing to show you my own butthole.
Okay, good. I was about to say. Oh, I saw that.
Can you believe this bullshit? Florida man really, really, really wanted to get like what he thought was the goods on people.
And
He was
didn't
going-
Florida man do something earlier today? Thank you.
Yeah, he got dragged for filth. He got booted and blocked from Petty's. And Petty is like, something about he went in the box and for 10 seconds played audio. And I don't even know what audio it was.
Well, somebody else was saying, oh, you know, this person stole $60,000 from dead people. And Florida man said, well, that really doesn't matter. They're dead. They don't get to spend it.
She stole from the estate. She stole from the estate. But yeah, so Cartel and Florida man evidently kiki it
Are
up
you
together
kidding
like
me?
that.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
I'm being doxxed in your live right now. What the fuck? That's my government name. Oh, yeah. Well,
bastard.
I tried muting it.
Blocked him.
I muted him. All right, I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay.
I will talk to you later.
Okay. Love you,
Okay.
animals.
Love you too.
Feel
Bye.
better, honey.
I'm gonna try.
Can I stop you for a second? No one in this panel has taken accountability, is the comment I just read. By all means, who exactly would you like to take?
Who's gonna come and take accountability for doxing my main mod's government name? Who's gonna do that? Like there are rules for me, but not for thee. Is that what we're doing? That's what they've always done. They can do it, but nobody can argue back to them. And they don't listen to anybody arguing back. And they don't care about people arguing back. They don't care.
But I've never doxed anybody. I've never looked any of y'all up, and I don't care to.
I fucked up. I've made mistakes. I own them every single time. At the end of the day, you can run with what you see on a page that gives you the part where I fucked up. But
So if anybody came in here with the intent of asking any questions, you'll be muted for the entire live. You can sit here and listen, but you won't be able to say a fucking thing. I'm just saying. I'm not having it. Hey, Pastor Betty's House of Lies. So this is what I got sent last night, right? Cartel in Florida man are kicking it up. trying to get a phone dump out of me, and it's just not going to happen. And that was seriously fucked up. But Florida Man is seriously fucked up. So I wanted to show that. And I also wanted to show that this is a message I sent in a private DM on the back end about my feelings going forward. This is how I feel about everything going forward. Like, if anybody asks me any questions about any of the stuff in here, they're going to be muted for the entirety of the live. Nobody's getting blocked. But Fiero, you missed it. Some asshole came in here and doxed Animal's whole Christian name. Now, they all worked up saying that I gave out Monster's first name, and they all head up about that. They're mad about that. Who's going to come over here and take accountability and say sorry for doxing Animal's first and last name? Right? Are they anybody going to take accountability for that? Fuck no. Fuck no. Because evidently it's okay for them to do the shit, but it's and I don't know who got his information, where they would have gotten it from, how they would have gotten it. Because I'll be honest with y'all, I don't know the first thing about how do you go from somebody's nickname, screen name on TikTok to then being able to take a screen name and be able to pull up like their government issued name, right? I don't know how to do that. I don't want to know how to do that. So I don't even understand how the hell are they doing it. But from my understanding is a lot of people are treating this app like they treat Facebook. Like, and they'll think they're friends with somebody on this app, and so the next thing you know is you get to be Facebook friends, right? And then they have your first and last Facebook name, and then they go from your first and last Facebook name to, I guess, finding information and stuff. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. I never even had a document on it. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Now I understand if Monster is mad because I said her first name. But Monster needs to understand that I didn't hear her first name from Bougie. I didn't hear her first name from anybody that's being discussed. I heard her first name somewhere else on a live. Like, not even in a message. Like, she's been showing her ass for a while. And people maybe she don't even realize are mad at her. See? You heard it on a live too. See, I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. But damn. So whatever live that was, she needs to go in there and raise hell and get in a box and cuss them and drag them for filth. Because let me tell you something. I'm sick and fucking tired of Monster and her bullshit. I'm sick and tired of it. But that doesn't translate into me then going to find out who she is and where she is and all the things. But Monster is on here showing her whole entire ass.
I know I'm guilty of it as well. Like,
And she is selling products on here. So she's getting people's personal private information. I don't buy anything from any kind of seller like that on TikTok. I'm not fixing to give my information to anybody like that. Hell no. You know, I've even seen like my TikTok emoji is like Lucy Van Pelt from Peanuts, right? Well, I've seen people put their babies pictures as their icon. Like, this is not Facebook, you dumb fuckers. Stop it, because you know there's all kind of weirdos out there. All kinds. I've seen so many people with their first and last names on here as their screen names, like the actual French fried hell.
I'm sitting here. What else can I do? I literally just said I'm guilty of it. What the fuck?
And Rissa tried saying, I was on live this morning. My ass did not wake up until 1 o'clock East Coast time. So at no point was I on live this morning. Like, my ass went to bed. Yeah, Bougie did stuff. She did a hell of a lot of stuff. But it was Bougie and Rissa and Mallory, and Stephanie had a part in it. Like, got mad at Bubbles for streaming her, and immediately she went from 0 to bitch in 5 seconds. She wanted every bit of Bubbles' information right then and there. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. So, y'all, I'm serious. If anybody asks anything about any of that, you're getting muted for the entire live. You won't get blocked, but you'll sit in here muted. Won't be able to ask nothing.
You asked during the live if anyone knew anything on me.
I wanted to know who you were. I don't, like, if you're another account.
And Miz, I don't give a fuck. She comes in here again.
Who I am is irrelevant. You talk about me all the time.
Her ass getting muted. She's a whole dumbass. Tell you about the birds and the bees. Well, the birds have bird flu. And the bees are sick of our shit.
You just said I wanted to know who you were.
Yeah, like if you're another account.
They go, you are right about that, Pastor Patty. You are right about that. You're not wrong. You are right about that.
You went from I wanted to know who you are to I wanted to know if you were a different account. I say why. You omit the I wanted to know if you were a different account to justify.
Hell, I already blocked her.
No, you're putting words in
I'm never lied about you.
You're playing semantics.
They're gonna get folks to start yelling and cussing in a minute if they don't be more peaceful over there about their debate.
Then why would you say you wanted to
But
know who I am?
Robert and I are on the same page
About me all the time, and I don't even know who
with this.
you are.
Like, stop it.
Know who I am because you guys are
Just cut the shit out. Stop it. We're on the same page.
I don't want to know anything
Robert,
about
why is she allowed to curse at us, but we have been asked not to curse at you?
The Mallory's gone to cussing. Oh well.
We have been asked not to curse at you.
Let's give her kudos for not cussing for a whole 30 minutes.
At this point. So if we're gonna have civil conversation one at a time, no cussing at each other. Let's keep her cool. Like, we've had wonderful, good conversation up to this point. So let's keep that going.
They are. They really, really are.
said that you were gonna help.
They're gonna beat it into the ground. Hell.
If anyone, what I have exactly said, and anyone that has me recorded, I welcome you to post it. What I have said is is if anyone is compromised, jeopardized, gets hurt, then you bring the information and I will absolutely assist them in finding the resources and providing the knowledge to seek any legal action that they have to, because they have their right.
And petty parole officer over there trying to get people to go to her to give her an excuse to look up people.
Here's the thing, it's okay for you to do things and say things. I know specifically, I've heard you talk about me breaking the law when
I didn't know Florida Man showed up. Yeah, she is. I didn't know Florida Man. How did he get from his van down by the river to Mallory's town?
Because you make it very well known that you don't make
And
anything up.
asking Mallory to go to lunch, because that's weird.
Robert, I waited for her. Robert, I waited for her.
No time, please.
I waited
You
for
gotta
her.
let me finish.
That's so weird.
So,
lying. I don't handle the lying, and
Mallory, I was speaking before you cut me off. Okay.
Well, supposedly he really did, but that's just what Mallory said. She said that. She threw it out without showing any receipts, without showing any pictures or messages or screenshots, nothing.
Breaking the law because your friends are doing the dirty work for you. Nobody's breaking the law. If you have me on tape, I don't have
So he was probably still in his van down by the river, sending out messages just to piss Mallory off. Hey, Curtis. Curtis, if anybody asks about any of this mess going on, they get muted for the entire live. I'm not playing. Don't block them, just mute them. They can sit and listen to not a whole lot of anything. But I'm not going there. Oh, honey. So, okay. Let me show you something.
everybody's gonna take a breather. Everybody take a breather.
Where'd it go? This is what Cartel sent me last night. So she and Florida Man got together, kikiing it up and everything, and Florida Man wants everything inside my phone. Well, he can hold his breath on that. Yeah. And Cartel told me that she told me that they sent OG the same message. Well, guess what? No, they didn't. They didn't. But what they did was get me so angry and so upset. I threatened last night, I'm just gonna show my whole phone. Only I'm not. I'm not. I'll burn the damn phone up before I show it to anybody. So there's that. So I took a screenshot of what I wrote in a message, a group message on the back end, because I wanted y'all to see. Going forward, if anybody asks anything about any of that mess, they get muted for the entire live. They're not blocked, but we'll mute them for the entire live. And they can just sit and spin and just be bored to death. Whatever. But I'm serious. I'm done talking about it. Oh, yeah. Only Florida Man is allowed to threaten to dox people. Because I showed the message from Cartel in Robert's live. I got in a box over there to show the message that Cartel sent me. And I got in and I showed the message about my feelings going forward, and I told Robert that we were on the same page. And that's that. And that's all I wanted to do over there. And then I got out of the box, and it was like, she's a runner, she's a track star, but okay. Okay, whatever. I literally don't care. I don't care. Because I'm out of it. I have taken myself out of it. I have removed myself from the bullshit. Tropical Princess, supposedly, he said the same thing to OG, but guess what? OG says she did not get a message like that. So there's that. So I don't know. I think Florida Man just wanted anything he could get because he's Florida Man. He is literally a walking, talking turd. So there's that.
And they have made every adequate effort within their own knowledge, means, and resources to prevent.
And Petty's parole officer has been in Robert's live. She's in a box trying to get people to send her their grievance or whatever so she can look up information on people and, according to her, help them get justice. Well, so for what? So she can have people's information? Brooke, did you mean to request a box? Yeah, good luck. Good luck indeed. I don't think Brooke meant to do that. Robert's Hen House is who I'm listening to because he has been entertaining madness. There's like almost 1,000 people in there. There's probably 500 more licking the window.
So can you at least guarantee that you're not going to be looking up anybody else's information?
It's just crazy town.
The only reason I did Cartel was because it was late night. I saw the video with her name on it, and I just wanted to Google and see what came up. I didn't dig deep. I don't have her address. I don't even remember her last name at this point.
So Mallory got Cartel's info. Okay. Well, there's one. There's her admitting one. Okay.
And then last night, instead of like saying, maybe I should just stop, it became, well, I'll just say, how about this? I'll say I'm gonna fuck her stepdad. I'm going for the stepdad. Like, there's no ending with
I know, Curtis. I know.
Like, people want to sit here and act like I'm the worst person in the world and that I'm so insecure because hearing day after day this woman scream she's gonna fuck my man. It's not about him trying to steal or you trying to steal him and being able to, Cartel. The man can't stand you. He's you do it.
Let me ask. Can we at least agree?
That's my message in a group chat on the back end.
What is your stance on actually getting people's
to friends on the back end, right? That's how I feel going forward. You got blocked by Mallory. Mallory's a heifer. I did not message Florida Man. Florida Man got with Cartel and got Cartel to message this to me last night. And I was like, oh, I don't think so. That's not going to happen. Like, I'll break my whole phone in half before him or anybody else.
I'm going to give my opinion now.
Okay, honey, please give your opinion.
I think that this is never going to end.
No, don't say that.
I listened to some beautiful words today from Blue Sapphire. And I was over there listening to them, and it's like they didn't hear one word she said.
No, they didn't.
This is an app, people.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this is ridiculous. We could die tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we're bickering back and forth. I mean, it's like, what the hell? Why can't we just agree to stop? We just need to stop.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, and I don't like saying her name because she gets all mad on people. But it's like, after all that nice talk today with Blue Sapphire, not seconds after she left the box, Monster got up there and said, well, I'm just going to apologize now because I'm still going to do my shit that I need to do.
Mm-hmm. And she gets a pass because they'll let her get away with it.
And Pastor Petty was shaking his head, yes. What? What? Yeah. Y'all just spit in that woman's face, as far as I'm concerned. She's trying to tell you that this app is not worth it.
Yeah.
Because she's looking through the eyes of a woman who is not going to be here much longer, probably.
I don't want
And
to think
she
about
sees
that.
the world as a beautiful place and not angry and hate. I mean, Mallory did some shit to her the other day.
Yeah, that was
But
really crappy.
It was bad. I unfollowed Mallory after that because I just could not believe anybody who could say that to that woman had no compassion.
Nope.
No compassion.
None whatsoever.
And it's just, when you're in that situation where you know you're not going to be in the world much longer, you start to look at things differently.
You really do.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And all this hate is just making people sick. If you don't think it's not affecting you and making you sick, you're crazy. Because it is. And there are just some people that just need to take a break and just go away. You know, go away and reach inside yourself and see if this is really the person you want to be.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Burning Bridges. I hope you're doing okay.
That's all I had to say.
Oh, you're precious.
Thank you.
Are you okay? You're sniffling. Are you sick? Animal.
I'm just like, I'm so over it.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of seeing people that I care about getting hurt. Like you. You can't even talk.
No.
You try to go in there and talk and say your piece and they just jump all over you. And it's like, okay, you guys are sitting here saying you want to fix it, but that's showing that you really don't.
Yeah. Which is why I went in Robert's box and I showed my screenshots. I showed what Cartel sent me and I showed my thoughts on the back end. And that's all I wanted to do over there and let Robert and everybody in there know that we are on the same page. I'm feeling the same way. And then I left because I ain't about that life no more.
Yeah, no, and I agree. It's just
I can't get in stop. I can't get it. You know, they demand from me. And if I get in a box, the first thing they do is come at me and dog cuss me and drag me for filth. And that's not going to happen. Not anymore.
Yeah.
I'm done.
You shouldn't have to put up with that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
they keep
terrible.
calling for you, and then when you get there, they start reaming your behind. It's like, well, what is the point? Yeah. What is the point?
That's the only thing they wanted. And when I went live this evening, the first thing that happened was I got a co-host request from Megan. No, not after hearing that recording of her asking, what do they call that little child now? And she got them to say it not once but twice. I was just, oh, Jesus God. No, but I tell you what, there was like over 600 people over there in her court this afternoon that evidently do not mind. And that's gross.
Yeah. I understand that.
So, like, And I'm just
and that's the sad part is like, I really like Megan. I'm not going to lie. I do. She just makes me laugh sometimes, you know, but
she's a racist. Damn. She's a funny racist.
I get it.
But she's a racist.
Yeah.
Like, it's 2025. It's, you know.
Yeah. We gotta be past all that. It has to stop. This is ridiculous.
I jumped up here. I'm sorry if I jumped in. I'm like,
that's okay.
DRIVING. So, I was just seeing how you're doing, Moonbeam, because I kind of heard it because I've been listening. And I think the main issue is people are trying to impress each other.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this person came after me, so 5 more people that like them go after that person. You see what I'm saying? And then now everybody is involved, and then now they want it to stop, and it's not going to stop if everybody don't agree to, if it upsets you, I understand that. But
for you. Oh, sorry, let me mute.
what exactly
is your problem? You can keep talking, honey. I'm gonna mute.
Okay, but no, it's just everybody's trying to impress each other. They're trying to go below the belt to say, "Oh, I did this. Oh, I did that," and all it's doing is hurting the person they're defending. Because you see, Bougie's nowhere to be found, and all you want to do is be left alone about it. And everybody's like, Millie, So, if, my advice is I would block Bougie, delete everything that she has ever sent you, and move on.
Right. Positive vibes. Robert is having a pertinent live on the subject this evening.
So I don't really know
But
why something.
here's the thing I don't understand, right? Like, say if I'm streaming Smash, right? Well, lo and behold, she's streaming me, but she also flips around to find out who else is live and stuff. But it's so funny when we stream each other because she has to tell me, move your phone away from your tablet or turn the volume down. It's really funny. And it's funny. Okay, Curtis, when we stream each other for a bit. But I know Robert or somebody in his boxes one time said something about, oh, Moonbeam is streaming you. Well, guess what? Lo and behold, he was streaming us as well. So that's rules for me, but not for thee kind of thing. And they're public lives, you know what I'm saying? But I really do want to hear what Robert and them are having to say about this and how they're feeling about this pertinent conversation. Without actually being over there, because if I'm over there, then it's gonna be, oh, Moonbeam's in the chat, Moonbeam came in, blah blah blah. And I don't want to talk to I don't want Rissa asking me no question. She don't get to talk to me no kind of way because she's been lying out of her ass. And just a little bit ago, Mallory finally admitted that she looked up cartel's information, which is wild because they've all been lying about it for so long. It's just wild. It's just wild. But it is a lot. I'd like to hear.
I wanted a perspective, and I
like a lot of it going on over there is excuses. Well, yeah, I did this, but, or I did this because.
I mean, that particular situation I've been accused of before up in Pastor Petty's bosses when they want to come to me. That's all anyone says. Yeah. So, I mean, you have been there for when I have discussed it because I
and Holly Mae's information
I know myself
getting out there,
memory, so
like
if you recall that,
that's crazy.
I get it.
And then Monster threatening to dox me, and there's a reason I moved 1,000 miles away from everything I know. And I'll just be honest with you. If she doxes me, it's over for me. Like it's over. Like I'll take myself out before he gets a chance to sneak up on me. Like it was just that fucking bad. And she's threatening to do it all over the damn app, right? So and Petty's parole officer is over there trying to collect, trying to get people to, if they have a grievance with somebody, if they think they've been doxxed, then contact Petty's parole officer and she'll work with them to get the justice they deserve. Like she's a regular lawyer commercial, You too may have a case. And so what would happen then is Petty's parole officer would then have a lot of people's information. And it's crazy. It's crazy. But I tell you right now, I will take myself out before that man gets a chance to get a hold of me not one more fucking time. Because 2 years after the divorce, I came within a breath of not being here. One breath. And he was remarried and everything. And it was Christmas. He was remarried and still he was like, the kids were going back and forth and he was like, you want to go out for a drink sometime? And I'm thinking to myself, no, I didn't want to stay mad to your ass. Why would I want to go out for a drink with you? But I mean, I swear to God, I'm fucking serious. If my shit gets doxxed, I will take myself all the fucking way out before that man has a chance to put a hand on me ever fucking again. I'm done. And some of these motherfuckers don't appreciate how serious it is when a DV victim still is in fear of their life. After all this fucking time, they don't care, right? And they did not even want to hear last night. They didn't want to hear nothing, no fucking part of what I had to say about how serious that could be for me. They didn't care. They did not care. Not one bit. Yeah, I talked to OG this afternoon, and I think she's on the same page. Like, we're just, and I told her how I felt about I'm taking myself out of the game, and I'm not going to deal with any of that bullshit over here. I'm not going in anybody's boxes. They don't get a chance to dog cuss me no more. I'm not answering any more questions. If you got if you think you got dogs, don't ask me. You better go be asking Bougie, Mallory, Rissa, Stephanie, or God Almighty himself, but don't be asking me. Cause I ain't got nothing to do with none of that bullshit. I didn't ask for anybody's information. I didn't receive anybody's information like that. And, no. That stuff is not going to be entertained over here. Not the least bit of it. And Rissa over there
Did I miss something earlier where it was already covered?
got a great big attitude.
Yes,
She don't get to have an attitude. Not when she's over there looking up stuff on. Oh, sure, because OG is not in there. Sure, they're gonna blame whoever is not in there. That's what they do. But I'm serious. After this live,
if you would like to see it, just so I can prove my case.
this policy is going to go into effect. If you ask anything about any of that bullshit,
It was several minutes.
you'll get muted for the entire live.
Laughing emojis and whatever.
So,
the people in the chat don't.
You won't get blocked, but you'll get muted and be bored to pieces, I guess, because I'm not going to talk about it no more.
I will send it to you to prove the case.
That subject will not be entertained. Yeah, she was extremely upset.
Stop the rumors. That's all I have to say.
Like, her mental health can't take it,
I wanted to ask her.
and frankly, neither can mine. Like,
Joyce, it's okay. I would just let it go.
Done.
I'm not trying to demean it.
Oh, no, because we have been amicable.
Alright, so this is what we'll do. Let's let Nikki speak real quick, and then.
Okay, sorry, I'll leave.
Yeah,
then we'll,
I got to go to bed here soon. I got to work in the morning. I was just wondering why you felt the need to dox my government name. Like you couldn't redact that information out.
Did you see that one where I had tried to
she
redact
couldn't even
everything,
type.
and
She was
I
sending me
realized there was a part
voice
of it, so I
notes.
took it down, and I
got the screenshot of you showing my information.
Yeah, it was an accident. I thought I had gotten everything, and when I realized I hadn't, I took it down. It was not meant to happen that way at all.
Okay.
And I am sorry for it. I'm very, very sorry for it.
I appreciate that. I was just wondering because I do know that
They're being more polite with Mallory than they have ever been with me.
where I live, as a matter of fact.
And I didn't go looking for anybody's information.
My information, like my government information.
Just don't fucking get it.
She asked me, but she got it from somebody else. I can, Nikki, can you hear me? Sorry, I'm a little wonky. I'm in the spaceship. I'd hate to be shady because I know that was your friend, but I'm pretty sure that was a part of that.
We know that's
3-hour
bullshit.
phone call with Bougie, Stephanie.
I wouldn't put anything past her.
You were discussed a lot in that.
I know that Bougie or OG is the one that sent me the screenshot telling me that showing me that Bougie was asking for my information, where I lived at, like what city and all that, and all that. I was told that she didn't give it to her. I don't know.
That's Wicked Witch of TikTok speaking. I don't even know why Bougie mad at her.
So I don't know where it came from.
Why?
I thought it came from that phone call. I do not know.
Because of what? Some catty comment made on TikTok internet?
People that wanted it.
That's stupid.
It was a long damn phone call.
That's just stupid.
But I have not seen it, but I know that you were the topic of the conversation and that she did say she had it. So
Who's a scammer?
In the screen dump, the address that
They feel I'm still connected to, well,
not even the right address.
they can fuck their feelings. They can fuck their feelings.
I lived at in Kingsport, nowhere near the
Honest to God, that's how I feel about it.
I mean, I don't know if they got the actual real address. I don't know.
Who's a scammer?
But
Pastor Patty's House of Light. Who's a real scammer? Who been scamming who? Oh, the witch. Well, good gracious.
It said that Stephanie has that phone call.
Yes.
There's a lot of scammers on TikTok.
I'll try to reach out to Stephanie if she don't have me blocked, and if I can. get that phone call.
Yeah, I did. To be honest with y'all, when we were doing the, before we tried the whole mutual, tried to let everybody be able to come up and speak their piece. If y'all remember, we did attempt to do this once before. And to be honest with y'all, that right there, this is what I enjoy doing on this app, is allowing people to come up and speak civilly. I feel like when we attempted it before, like it went good for a little bit. Then some instances occurred, and I let my feelings get involved and decided to move away from it. When I should have stayed neutral throughout the issues that were going on. Nobody else is to blame for that but me on that case right there, because I did veer left. But this right here is actually what I enjoy doing this. I enjoy being able to have people coexist in the same space and actually talk about the issues at hand.
But they only do that for their side.
And to be honest with you, this is where I want the platform to go back.
I agree. Hypocritical.
I did see Dalton in the comments, and I'd actually, before I end tonight, I'd like to have a conversation with him so that maybe we can host a live panel like this. And
Can I say something really quickly to Wicked? Okay, two things actually. Number one, I don't have an issue with you, Wicked. I hope you know that. Like at this point, like we've been able to just, I think, move forward, and I genuinely am sorry for everything that went down with us. It was my best moment in life, and I am sorry that you did get doxxed, because I do try to redact things typically, and I genuinely remember feeling so shitty when that happened, because I had thought I'd gotten everything, and I think someone in the comments was like, her name's on there, and I was like, fuck! Because I genuinely had tried, I think on the image, if you look at it, there's a lot of black, and I thought I'd gotten your name, and I think it was in more than one space. It's not
Moonbeam. Hey, honey.
Number two,
I have a question for you. Ask me a question. I got sent a text saying that you said that OG is lying out of her ass. Did you see that? No.
Okay, because I got a text message from someone telling me that you said that.
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah, okay, so who sent it?
I'm not
nip it in the bud.
Huh?
Okay. Well, if we're going to nip this bullshit in the bud, I need to know who's over here lying so that I can get rid of them, because I'm not putting up with no bullshit.
It's nobody that's in here.
In here, out of here?
It's not anyone that is in your life. It's somebody that was on the outside.
So?
I'm just asking the question, that's all. Huh?
Well, they can get, you know what? They can get their goddamn ass in here and ask the goddamn question.
It's just something that I was told, that's all.
Well.
That's why I'm asking.
Recording, proof, or it did not happen. You up here making me look like shit in my own life.
No, I'm not. I'm just asking you a simple question.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. They're trying their damnedest to put a wedge between me and OG. And fuck them. Fuck them. Okay. Well, OG and I do not go back a long way. But, okay. Audio, video recording proof, or it didn't happen. Well, then she should know how that works, Bernie. She should know how that works. Yeah, the accusations have to fucking stop. We are not going to entertain bullshit over here. Period.
Her, you shouldn't do that. You don't know that. You don't know what happened in her life. So I'm just saying, that's really sad. All right, thank you, Robert.
Thank you for coming up. Let's use this right here as a prime example, y'all. Somebody that does not want to come in a box because they are scared that their personal information is going to get put out on this app. Or
that was rude.
Or they're worried that they're going to.
Shell, I'm not going to lie. I'm disappointed in you. That was rude.
This is the atmosphere that we are all creating.
Her child right in the middle. I'm going to hop down because I've got to get a shower and get ready for bed. I got work in the morning. But I appreciate it. Thank you, Mallory. I appreciate it. Stephanie, please just reach out to me, message me. That way I can get that phone call. Because all this needs to stop. It really does. All the dogsin needs to stop. People's going to get hurt. Yeah. Someone's going to get hurt if it don't stop. And it really needs to stop. Passing information around, everybody, it all needs to stop before someone gets hurt.
Right.
And passing around pictures of kids information. This shit it's gone too far. It has gone way too far. So with that, I want to tell everybody good night. I'm
They're
going to
fucking
pin a comment
desperate.
until I go to sleep. Bye.
This was a message I posted in a group chat on the back end, right? This is how I feel about things going forward. And they're so fucked up that now they're going to be texting people and get Shell to come in here. Shell, who is now my former mod, to come in here and do shit like that. No. No.
There's a lot of people that are on a bigger.
Not having it.
So I try to be patient. The last thing I want to ask is, Mallory, I understand and
That's
appreciate
fucked
you
up.
saying that you're done looking up
Tyrant,
information
you're being a butthead. Quit
But
it.
can we also have your word that those who have admitted to doing it for you, I understand you can't control them. However, they have both stated that they do it for you.
Because I never said OG is the damn liar or whatever.
It said right here, so
Right, so that's one that can answer. And the other one isn't here. So I just want that extra sense of security for everyone that's been at risk. I cut you off, and I'm sorry for that.
Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
I didn't do anything for Mallory.
No, I never did say that, Firebird. Why would I say something fucked up like that? Why would I? Unless Shell is lying and like she don't want me and OG to be any kind of friendly at all anymore. So there's that angle. Who knows? Who knows how people work?
It's not you never done anything for me. I'm not saying she has, but I'm saying that she admitted to doing it.
So there was a live one night where she did say, like I'm going to in the heat of the moment, and she did say, Mallory doesn't have to do it because I do it for her. And there was a live where she did state something along those lines.
No, when it was about Smash, I said don't accuse her of it. It was me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So,
I didn't say I was doing it for her. I said don't accuse her of it.
Okay. So that might have been mishearing or miscommunication.
I didn't go looking for Smash's info.
Somebody went looking for her info. You have her?
I will say,
Damn.
I can't speak for Panda at all, number one. Number two, I never asked anybody to run background checks for me. I'm sick and tired of that narrative being put out there. You all can take what Panda said and run with it. But I am going to stand on that. I have
Somebody produced the background checks or it didn't happen. I mean, please.
All right, so the question, so Rissa, so are you willing to give your word that you won't look up anybody's information?
You don't have to believe me. I really don't care, to be honest.
But I know it's not like, I think you all have it, which is fine because we're connected to the individual that likes to do that shit for fun.
Be right back, y'all. I'm going to text.
Might hear you say anything. That's the point. Like,
I'm back.
I'm not gonna sit here and make promises to you when nobody else has to make the promise to you. Like, I know who I am and I know what I do, and I'm gonna hold myself accountable. But at the end of the day, like, I don't have a lot of respect for you. So I don't make a promise to you.
You're not giving it to me because I'm good on my end. And that's the only reason you guys haven't found me. I was asking you to do it for everyone else.
But do you know that I don't have
Just felt like seeing a moon.
See, that's the problem is you're assuming that I do it to everybody. And that's what's
I'm not saying everybody, Mallory. I'm saying the people that know that their information has been compromised. I would not convict you for everybody
because I haven't been the one to do it.
Okay, hold on one second. So Mallory can only speak on Mallory's stuff. Mallory can't speak on the stuff that Fuji has. Mallory can't speak on the stuff that OG has.
And I'm not speaking on the stuff that anybody has because I don't fucking know. Fuck.
Anybody else's parts in the situation.
I'm over here with a lawn chair, a cold beverage, an umbrella,
Rissa's
and some suntan lotion.
Or, just like, I can't speak on anything.
Summer is almost here.
That's what you do. So now, like, and correct me if I'm right. If I'm wrong, Patty's Patrol Girl, I could, like, my words are just not working. So as far as the involvement of just looking at people's information in general, I do believe Mallory had already said that that nobody else's information was going to be looked up on her part. Am I correct, Mallory?
Right, I don't have a need to, like, I've never gone looking for your information. I haven't gone looking for wifey to wifey. I haven't gone looking for fucking Banjo on my knee or PPG or Leslie Dawn. Like, I'm trying to think of names.
Honey.
I'm looking for people in general, unless, like, there's a specific reason. I saw Cartel's name and I looked her up. Absolutely. Cartel can say I'm lying at the end of the day. I don't care. I don't have respect for Cartel. She lost it the second she lied about me continuously, and she mocked me.
Cartel been kikiing it up with Florida Man. Like, oh, okay.
No.
Okay, honey, you do you, but you gonna do you somewhere else.
The issue is, in the last however many months, like the last fucking year, I just want to be left the fuck alone.
Okay, so as far as you and Cartel go, I want to just ask, did you and Cartel?
Why? What's he doing?
However, when you said that you looked up Cartel,
Lord,
when you
not
you had her info,
hair junkie. He must have got his live access back.
Sitting on the room next door hearing me.
I don't call you elder. I call you crash out party.
Uh-oh.
My gosh, you guys constantly.
Oh, dear.
Bernadette, yes, I have said, I have personally said that I believe you're unhinged.
Oh, jeez.
Listen, Bernadette, I'm telling you the truth. But what you said today, we were having such a fun time, even though when I said
Megan and Dora.
even though this song
It's in
was
there
very
too.
nice.
Oh, Lord.
Danced to it, and do you know how many people said, please unblock me? This is the Bernadette we remember. When she
I'm not gonna lie, Bernie's kind of scary.
And yes, just everyone was like, please unblock me. We want to see you again. And
when
it was so
people
funny 'cause
come
Bernadette,
in,
you are so funny.
Your mods
bash
block every
Bernadette,
single
bash
one of us.
Bernadette, allow them to bash Bernadette, but yet have fun with it. Is that right? Bash Bernadette
No,
and
it
allow that
wasn't
to happen.
bashing.
Yeah, it was. That song was disgusting. And you know what? I'm having to
why
call
did
the
you dance
police
to it? Why did you?
because I didn't hear the song. Megan, and Megan said play
Honey.
along.
Well, that's Bernadette talking.
You know what you said? Play along.
Megan, you told her to play along.
And she is kind of unhinged.
The night before.
Hey, sweet.
I had this conversation with Bernadette the night before. I said, Bernadette, there's going to be people on this app that are not going to like you. They're not going to stop trolling you, right? So what I am suggesting that you do, instead of popping off and acting like a fucking crazy woman every fucking live, laugh at them and make it a joke and make this app fun again. So when Dora came up and said, hey, I got this song, and I was like, perfect. Bernadette, perfect timing for you to show these people who you are and how much what they think about you.
And you realize the song.
They're not going to talk Bernie down out of the tree.
Crazy. You just called me crazy again. Thank you, Megan. I appreciate you. I really do.
Go back and
Bernadette, you are acting
listen
like a
to
crazy
it.
woman. Absolutely. I will say it fucking now, and I will say it fucking in 5 minutes. Right now, at this moment in time, Bernadette, you are acting like a crazy woman.
They're not going to talk her down out of that tree.
I call it fucking crazy.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is what I want to share, and I want to not only this is just
Okay,
for a whole
y'all listen to Bernie and friends
me
while I take the dogs out.
as having an older daughter that is a part of the LGBTQ community. I'm just going to say this.
Oh,
and
God.
this is just me speaking to the community.
Oh, God, Shannon's in a
Love is
box.
love. You
On
are
her
loved.
55th apology
You are who
tour.
you are. You should be accepted for who you are. Doesn't matter what race, what color, what gender, whatever pronoun it is that you want to go by. But I just want to say this. You are not contaminated. You are a very, you matter. You are loved and you are accepted. And I will never, ever, ever support anybody that cannot accept people for who they are. And Bernadette, I will say this: you have been given a lot of chances. Now I understand there is freedom of speech, but not freedom of consequences.
Amen. Okay, with your consequences.
Ooh, look at my little moon butt. That's so cute.
Into the same box. You already said
Bernadette, you have literally said
around me.
You say that I'm
you
so horrible
allowed
to you.
yourself up
No,
in
let
here.
me say
You
something,
allowed yourself
Bernadette.
in the same space as me. I did it. You come up here to ridicule me again, to hate speech on me again.
No, I'm here to
ridicule.
speak to the people. I'm here to speak to the people that were hurt and that were offended today. And that's what.
Yeah, of course she left.
Oh, no, don't run now, Bernadette. Get back up here.
Bernie's a runner. She's a track
Any of
star.
my mods, please do not mute or drop someone. I will be the one to mute or drop someone.
Yeah,
Okay,
she
guys,
runs
could
from
we
it
not
because she
attack
wants.
her? I mean, let's get her up here, right?
And I
We've
just got a
fucking all these
violation
people after
for
her.
hate speech. So I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna
Bernie reported him. He's been violated, y'all. Round 2? Holy Jesus.
This is before.
Ding, ding, ding. Get ready for the bell. Oh, Lord.
No, I just been trying to stay on the app. You good? Right? They got my other 2 accounts bananered. So I'm just like, what's going on? I'm just trying to be a good boy.
No, you're not. You messy, messy thing.
I'm trying to just be a good boy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord. Okay, we got Ghost in a box. We got Liz in a box.
Hi there. Thank you for letting me up. This is
You and me both. No telling who's fixing to show back up. Let me get the dogs in.
without me being told.
Just a
I'm
glorified door.
I am the parent to a transgender person. And the shit she said to Chrissy and in her live, which somebody recorded and sent to me, baby, you can't breathe on this app, Bernadette, without me knowing.
Wild.
You think anybody else is bad? I have been relatively demure for the most part. I will get a box on your ass, Bernadette. Take that for what it's worth.
Yep.
Tyron, I'm just going to remind you that you are fixed. Quit humping your
blaming everybody else for being mean to her, but she doesn't see her own actions and how she treats people. I don't think so.
Doing the same shit every day and crying victim for me and expecting a different outcome. That is the definition of insanity, Bernadette.
Come here.
Well,
Come here, baby. Come here.
But the thing about it is that she was having fun, regardless of what the stupid song said or not.
Okay, there.
Let them hate on it. People are gonna hate. Let them hate.
10 minutes later, it goes left.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
it went straight.
And the song is going
Let's see.
it's
Okay.
talking about Bernadette taking
Tyrant.
accountability.
Come here, Daisy.
I'm just saying, let the haters hate. Shake it.
Tyrant, quit. Quit.
That's all I was gonna say. Is you're okay for 1 minute and then yes.
Okay. We got Hair Junkie, Ghost, Liz, Animal, Better Days, Haley Tink, and Dora.
If they're just talking to you in a regular
Place your bets. Place your bets.
Bipolar times a million.
First of all,
I'm not familiar with
I've sat back for weeks for her to call me a fat bitch, a piece
with Bernie, really. Like, I was around her in and out of her lives for about a week. That's it. Better Days, I have no idea. I hope so. Tyrant, stop it.
2 weeks without knowing me because I spoke against her mods, and she
Mom.
stood up for them when knowing they were in the wrong.
Lay down. Lay down.
Please, everyone, just real quick, please tap the screen.
So that is my problem with Bernadette.
Lay down.
I'll be reporting people. I'll be right back on my safety. Oh, I got 70-11 of those. I don't give a shit at this point. I will burn through them.
Megan, order it here. Please grab a box.
I swear.
Because Megan was the host.
Y'all, there's 100 people over there. There's no reason for y'all to hang out with me. I gotta charge my phone anyway, so y'all can just go over to Hair Junkie 3.0. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this live, okay? Night.